Oh, actually, Brian, maybe you could help out. Actually, maybe the
Mm.
member, somebody was asking about swing trade on. Oh, crap. Now I forget. Who was asking about a swing trade earlier? What was
Good
the
afternoon,
stock?
everybody on YouTube. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you,
us
Karen.
this afternoon.
Hello, YouTube.
AMC.
Yes, that's right.
Hello. Okay, AMC. Let's take a boo. Um,
And Mike, you're still in the bunker.
Yes, I'm still in the bunker,
Okay.
just
okay,
hiding.
AMC.
Looks like a dig site or something. Like somebody was.
Eh,
I don't know what it is.
it's like a dig site,
Man.
bricks. Not sure.
You know, they found a man cave in Toronto. Brian, you might have heard about this as a Canadian. In Toronto, they found a man cave in a public park. Somebody had literally dug an underground cavern, and there was a TV down there and a little hot plate, and
Cool.
like it was in yeah. They set it
Oh
up
man.
like a yeah, well, it was weird.
That's there you go.
So AMC Entertainment. Whether it's long here, I'm I'm
Here it
just
is.
looking at the daily. It does not look particularly enticing. I had a nice little pop up yesterday, gap up today, and now we've had a pretty significant, well, not significant, AMC, I guess, by a percentage basis. Um, Getting a pullback today. I mean, AMC would have been a much nicer entry, of course, a couple of days ago, as it was doing a rounding bottom and then popped above the 9 moving average, and then continued higher. So I think that the entry is kind of missed on AMC. And if you look at the price by the volume by price, we're into another volume shelf here. So we had a nice big volume shelf down around that $2 level, which is where things started to consolidate. And we've moved up into this $3 level where there's a large amount of let's just say people that probably bought up here that are stuck. So they want to get their money back. So there's going to be some backing and filling along AMC or along around this $3 level before we make any other moves. I'm thinking, but a big move's already been made in it. I don't know that I would chase it here. Spy's popping up here. We're going to rip into the end of the day, are we?
Yeah,
By the looks of it.
I just want to take
Let's.
a gander at Nvidia. I gotta feel good about myself.
Are you?
Right time,
Did you?
right idea,
Are
wrong
you
timing.
long?
I was, but I
Oh
got
no.
stopped out, and then got into the show, so I stopped looking at it. But it finally did the pop. Look, see,
Yeah. There you go.
I can walk away
Twitter's
knowing
looking
I
at.
was right.
It would have been hard, Mike, for you to hold that though, right? Because even after it finally did pop, it pulled back below your entry and
Yeah,
before it just ran here. That would have been a
but
tough one.
I would have liked that entry on at 5:30, 5:38. Because I don't think I would have taken this big, huge candle because I had this red candle here, and I don't like red prior to my entry, especially if it's larger than the previous buy. But then during this
Okay.
pullback, notice how the volume starts increasing. That's what I would have
Hmm.
liked. Had one there, there. I would have probably looked in here. So, but I
All right.
definitely was
Well,
not looking at it at that point. So that's where me and John differ a little bit on this strategy. I rely heavily on the volume setup going into the break to determine whether I'm going to take the entry or not. I think he relies a little bit more on the, I don't know, level 2 or maybe time and sales, but I really like to see the volume.
Oh,
G Money, you're checking with each moderator. Nothing yet. Can you do some guidance? You're interested in using the, is this one cancels another? Is that what you're saying? OCO feature in ORB trades? Entering it manually is tough. Huh. Um,
Yeah, no whammies. That's the same thing that I've noticed, right? I see the same thing. Low volume going into it typically fails.
how would you do that? So I assume you're looking to say you're not in a position, but you want to enter, go short at this level, go long at this level. And if one kicks in, the other will, yeah. The only way I know to do that is with a range order. And I don't know.
Is that the OCO
Let's see.
question you're trying to answer, Peter?
Yeah.
Kyle has a video on it.
Oh, yeah?
what are you trying to?
Yeah, on YouTube.
You're trying to sell one and cancel the other.
Well, yeah, it'd be like, Brian, if you're saying, well, okay, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go short if it drops to X level or go long if it goes to Y level. Like, I think you could set a range order as long as the ranges are above and below the current price, and then that's a one cancel there. But
I think you'd use a range order is like one cancels the other. So if you get into a position, you either stop out if it goes above or below the price you want your risk at, or you hit your target, which is the whatever your target price is. So as soon as one of the things get hit, the other one cancels. So what you want to do is either a buy on stop or a sell on stop. So you just use a stop order. You don't necessarily have to use stops as most people think of stopping out as, you go long, and then if it drops below your target, see if it goes against you, or and you just, or sorry, yeah, you go long and then it drops, you want to stop out. But you can also set a stop to buy. So if you're thinking, okay, if this price goes, if NEO goes above 58, I want to buy it. So you can set a stop to buy at 58 and open a position. It's not just used for closing positions. I hope that made some sense. What someone asked me here about, was it somebody asked me about a stock, JD. Let's take a look at JD for swing trade. I mean, all the Chinese stocks are up huge today. If you look at KWEB, which is the Chinese internet stock ETF, it's up like 4.5% today. So all these Chinese stocks are gapped up big today. Not really sure why, other than Jack Ma showed up.
On a video.
That pushed Baidu up. Yeah. Kind of pushed Baidu up, but let's see, JD. big gap up here today. Really just kind of broke out of this range around 91. All-time high 96.2. It's really hard to chase it up here. For swing trade, I don't know. We're pretty close to all-time high. So you got maybe another buck. It's going to find some pretty. It should find some pretty significant resistance there. Not an ideal setup, JD. We're kind of selling off a little bit here into the close. Excuse me. Yeah. These two big days. Yeah, it's really been hard. It's really hard to find something to chase up here. I mean, Facebook set up nicely yesterday. SPY's breaking out here today. All-time high. I'm guessing all the one interesting thing is IWM is the small caps are. You would think that given some of the stuff the new administration is going to put in place, it would be beneficial to the small caps, but they're not really participating as much today as the Qs and the SPY. NVIDIA's had a nice run, eh, Mike?
Yes, it has. NVIDIA. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a shoulda, woulda, coulda. Actually, no, it's not even a shoulda, woulda, coulda. It was, I was doing other things. That seems to be my whole day today. Just missing stuff because I'm doing other things. We're looking at another stock. So, it's all right. I was right.
It's all good.
It was
right.
going up. I had a 50-50 shot about it.
Yeah, no, I'm liking the setup on PAAS. It's kind of found a bottom here. So I'm going to hold a little PAAS, I think. I think I'm going to hold some Twitter too. And I have a swing position now in LAC. Oh, 213. Okay. You know, these things seem to be jumping back and forth. I mean, one day we've got, technology on fire. The next day it's going down and IWM's going up. So let's take a quick look at some of these charts here. Indexes. SPY definitely breaking out here. All-time high. Transports have had a pretty good day. Right back up near all-time high on the transports.
Did anyone post a link to that?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to ask if anyone, G Money's question. I won't. Did anyone? You said in the forums there's I can't think of a solution that would actually allow you to go long or short in a single command and cancel the other. I thought a range order, but now I realize that is not correct because it'll only do one or the other. It'll either go short at one or two levels or go long at one or two levels, one of two levels. But I can't think of a scenario where you could set a command that would go long or short, and then eliminate the other half of your order. Seemed like a pretty simple command, but I just don't know how to do it.
To go long or short. Don't you mean by bracketing it?
Yeah, but if
Or
I
at the
wanted to go
same
long
level?
or well, no, at different levels. Like, let's say the price on Netflix right now it's at $5.89, right? And so I want to put a single command in that says if it hits $5.92, go long. If it drops to $5.87, go short. But if one hits, I want that other order to cancel automatically. I can't think of a command that would allow you to do that.
Hmm.
There.
I mean, again, it seems like it should be possible. I just don't know how to do it.
It's you got to use, yes. RAA just put it in. It's the OCO orders pair. You see that image that's there? You can do it on the montage. And I'm pretty sure I'm not able to do it. But I believe Kyle can. You can share that video link. Yeah. It could be something that you ask Kyle for. He's good at that coding thing.
See, I don't have that little box for OCO order. Why do I need that box? There must be an option I don't have set.
QS is squeezing into the close, but I think it still think it looks like a short on a swing trade. SPY is just ripping, just going higher. Yeah, the all the indexes kind of look interesting, except for the IWM, which is kind of a spinning top candle today.
Here we go. I'll post this in the chat. So that's Kyle's video on one cancel other range break order.
Ah, okay, I see now. Yeah, okay, I found it. Thank you, Mr. T. That's thank you both, actually. That's all of you.
I use both, Ron.
Yeah. And Kyle has a video on it too. That YouTube link I just posted, Peter. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, very nice.
Wow, Willow. Peter, I can't remember. Are you in this Willow stock we talked about in Toronto in the summer? You're not. Are you in Willow?
No, I'm not.
Okay. I know some of our traders are.
You did mention it. Oh, there's the 11-minute warning.
11 minutes.
Look at that. I learned something. I learned 2 new things today. How exciting.
Always good. Market kind of going. So we'll pull up the member trade of the day today while we're here and go through announcements. Goes to Lily for, oh, that is not, oh, I don't think that's Lily's trade. That's Matt's trade. There's Lily's trade on the cues today. So a 5-minute opening range breakout at the R4 level plus the breakout. Nice pop up. And then added in on an ABCD pattern off the 5-minute chart. And partialed on her way up and eventually got all out when it was looking extended. So, excellent trade. And yes, Jason, I am in a cave these days, at least for the next couple days. I'm hiding from myself. So, it's a little windy outside in California right now. So, excellent trade by Lily. If you'd like to submit your trade for the member trade of the day, you can tag at Bearable Traders at MikeB_BBT and at NormBBT. Use the hashtag BBT Family Day Trading and Stock Market. The winner will be announced on the Closing Bell Show, and then the trade of the week on Mondays during the Closing Bell Show. And also we'll post them out on Twitter. Last night, John talked about his high of day break strategy, which is it's even high of day break. You changed it up, John, from break of high of day. I like that little twist on the words. But talked about it, very, very well presented webinar on how he trades the break of the high of day, what he looks for, what are some of the indicators, as well as some of the examples that he had out of there, as well as some statistics. So if you missed the chance to see that, it is posted in our education center under the strategy section for webinars and mentorship. That is the location where all of our live webinars will be now. Tonight we have Nada coming in talking about mindfulness and how you are not your mistake. So if you do make a mistake, it doesn't define you and how you can recover from that. Next week we'll have Dr. Katz on Wednesday with 2 of our traders discussing some trading psychology issues that they're having and ways that they can improve themselves. If you'd like to be a part of the next one going on in February, by all means, reach out to me at Mike at Bearable Traders, and I'll put your name down, and we'll see about getting you linked up with Dr. Katz for one of our webinars. And then for all you out on YouTube, if you want to give our chat room a try, you can use the code PREMARKET24. That gives you access to our onboarding class, some of our course material in the Education Center, as well as access to our chat room where you get to experience all the fun and shenanigans that go on every day from 5:30 in the morning. Well, wait, that's my time, 5:30. So that would be like, what, 7 your time, Peter? 7 Eastern, all the way to after the closing show.
Yeah, those would be shenanigans if we were on at 5:30, my time.
Yes. Only us here on the West Coast got those type of shenanigans going on. And if you'd like...
I start shenaniganing at 7:30, just for the record, which would be 4:30 your time, because that's when we open the room so that everybody can start to get access and start their day conversations.
There we go. And then if you'd like a discount and sign up for the annual Elite membership, you can use the code NEWYEAR40, and that will give you a 40% discount on it. So, and for a question out on YouTube, no, there will no longer be that membership option that you are asking about. That has been retired, like myself, retired, living at home, enjoying trading, except when NVIDIA doesn't pop when I trade it. It waits till I leave.
Well, now.
Looks like I was mentioning Ford at the open. That was actually turned into a good trade today that I never took. So there you go.
I like that Ford.
Yeah,
go Ford.
Yeah,
I got Ford in a long-term account. So.
Yeah, my Romo trade of the day.
Come on, give me a drop.
Ford is just so
And
hard to day trade, though. I mean, you
yeah,
never know.
it just yeah, but it's just had a really pretty nice move today. Let's just take a look at it.
It definitely, in the morning, it definitely looks tradable compared to what it normally does.
Yeah. Well, I think
Nice
it's kind of in
smooth
play. Wow.
candles.
Yeah. Just looking at the daily chart, really nice breakout last week.
We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
We're up through a couple of levels of resistance. I think I'm going to put an alert in on this.
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't let you. Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Mike.
Yes.
I'm gonna take another partial here.
On NVIDIA?
You put NVIDIA on my radar, and you know I like to go short.
That. Good. Make sure you get some money back that I gave it. So.
There you go. I only got in at about 136.42. Well, that was my entry. So I got real nervous when it looked like it was going well. It popped right back up. I thought it was going to stop me out, but now I got a couple of partials. It's looking good.
Nice. Isn't it nice how the failed high-a-day breaks just turn into your trades, Peter?
Those are my trades. That's what I like. So yes, that's why I need you to call them out, because if they don't work for you, there might be an opportunity for me.
I now see that you look for John and me in the morning to put stopped out on.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even want to know when you're stopped out. I want to know like when you're getting in, because that gives me the time to assess it and know what I'm looking for. Yeah, exactly.
So.
Oh wow, PJH. Well, you did take plug. Well, it wasn't me that mentioned plug. One of our members asked us to take a look at it, but I'm glad that you got a good trade on it. You're short at 62.61.
You got about 2 minutes, Peter. NVIDIA does not trade that well after hours. It gets really spready. So.
Spready.
Yeah, I am sort of like John, the repo man. That if you can't pay for your ride, then I'm happy to come collect it. So maybe it's not the best deal for you, but
I kind of like it for a swing trade. The only thing is it's a little extended today, so I put in an alert at $10.20. So if it gets back there, that's kind of where it broke out from today. So if we get a pullback to that area, I might look at taking along.
Got some earnings. So today we do have UAL at 4:15 on the earnings front.
So we got here. Good.
John, I could make it worth your while though. If you and Mike are willing to call them out and I can trade them, I'll buy all your drinks when we ever get together. And any shelf you want. And unlimited coffee at Dudes.
Oh yes.
Dudes.
There we go.
There you go.
Done.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm not seeing anything else I'm really crazy about. I wonder what OBLN will do tomorrow. What was the news on that?
SPY doing a little pullback into the close. 10 seconds, Peter.
Oh crap! Thank you. NVIDIA's just hanging around here, so I'm going to get out right here.
You don't
below 535. I got a bell today.
See, look at that. Closed, it's got a $2.47 spread.
Yeah. Wow.
You don't want to be in that when it closes.
Damn.
Okay.
I don't know what the
So,
spread was actually when I got out, but I
It was
got pretty
about
close
10
to the.
cents. It was about
Okay,
10
well, I
cents.
said I hit the button and it seemed to me I got the pretty much the price I was at. So
Yeah.
anyway.
It's it's as soon as it closes, it turns terrible.
Yeah.
So,
did Morgan Stanley reported this morning, eh?
yes, Morgan Stanley reported this morning. Had
And they
a
and they basically they did nothing today, although they did what most of the financials are doing, kind of opened up a little stronger and then ended weak on the day. I think GS.
there all the
Yeah.
financials seem to be up near their highs though too. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. And Goldman Sachs sold off yesterday, and it continued to sell off today. Yeah, and we
And
had all those three from last week that none of them performed well. It was Wells Fargo,
yeah,
Citi, and they all basically sold off. Bank of America
JP
either gapped
Morgan.
down and sold off, gapped up and sold off. Yeah, so
Yeah.
none of the banks have really. The earnings reports on the banks have not been, let's just say, well received. So
Yeah. So only two earnings that I'm looking for after hours here. Might be interested. Alcoa, but I'm really interested in for tomorrow because it doesn't usually trade very well after hours. And then we have UAL that's reporting. So those are the two that I'd be. Neither one I'm expecting much after hours, but I want to know what they do so we can keep an eye on them for the morning.
Definitely.
Oh, now I got to clean up my trade book. I have some sim trades as I was testing that. Let me get rid of those. Right.
Yeah, it's no fun when you do. You mix them. You know you can. Oh, I got the lawnmower. Somebody's invading my cave. Somebody's invading the cave.
you're in the man. Well, I'm just jealous that you actually are out. Somebody's out cutting grass. A little chilly.
I can't see my grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
I can see
there's
it.
grass here, and it's super windy here in California right now.
Okay.
Show off.
Yeah. I can't even go to California.
No, you can't.
I will say that I did not bring up the fact that last week it was 90 degrees in Camarillo. That I did neglect to tell you all because I know you all are in snow. Record high.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being down in Santa Monica or Peter. Where was that? Where was that? Was that where we met up? Was it
San
Santa
Diego.
Monica? San Diego, yeah. I'd like to be there too.
Yeah.
I love San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Very nice city. I love the downtown area in San Diego. The Gaslamp
72.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those little scooters were a blast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. I do like
not
San
much interesting happening here. So I guess we'll get back to doing some writing, and we'll see everyone in the morning.
Yep. See you, Brian.
Take care, guys. Have a good evening.
Later, Brian.
Okay. Wait, are you growing mushrooms down there, Mike? What's the deal?
I could be.
I mean, I see the ladder in the background there. Do you actually crawl down from the main floor? Is this like a fallout shelter?
This is a smaller shelter.
Okay, it's a fallout shelter. Okay, well, every army guy probably has one, right?
Yep. Got to prepare for the worst.
Right.
Never know what will happen.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, have a great rest of the night, everybody.
You too, Brian. Oh. Well, the good news is I don't have very much to journal today.
That's always good, I guess. Well, if it's a green day and you don't have a lot to journal, that's nice. And my one and done days are the best. I always figure that's the bonus prize at the end of a one and done day, that your journaling is like super easy and you just had a great day.
Yeah. Well, mine was one and not done, but very simple.
One and not done. One and wanting.
Trade met edge, took entry, trade hit stop. Out. Executed well. There we go. On to the next day. That's what you just. Some days are like that, and you just accept them. I'd rather have a day like this than a day where I just keep where I violate stop rules or don't execute well. Those are the days that I get frustrated and irritated and I don't know, beat myself up, I guess would be the correct response.
Right.
But just sitting here waiting on UAL. I don't think it's going to be very exciting. That's just my... Dan, yes, Dudes in Vancouver. That would be the coffee shop. So his webinar is on the website. If you go under the BBT webinars and mentorship, if you go into strategy breakouts, that's where John will be. Or if the easiest way to find the webinars now is just type John's name in the search box and it will populate all of John's webinars, and then you can choose which one you are looking for. So another neat function that we're able to do.
Yep. It's certainly much more helpful.
Yes, very much. You just type in whoever presented and it should go there. Just like with the psychology team, if you type in Kreda, you'll get a link to all of her videos. Nada, you get a link to all her videos. Dr. Reed and Dr. Katz, you'll get a link to all that. Does not look like UAL's doing much today. That's for sure. It's just kind of sitting there, going up and sideways.
No. AA is not doing that much either. It's not exciting at all.
No, not at all. It's just there, dead. So with that, I'm going to say bye to everybody out on YouTube. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. We look forward to having you here tomorrow with us.
All right. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.